Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Ryan Fenners. This is my son Bryant, and we are starting back on the Honda ATV today. Today is Friday, August the 3rd, and since we've last worked on this, it's been about a week, right? Last Saturday night, was it last Saturday night? We were installing the banjo bolts into the hubs on the front to try to get us some brakes on the front. And we had one, it snapped off inside the hub. The hub was kind of rusted. Anyway, we got a hub, and let's show you what came in this week. All right, so we have the hub. Okay, we got it from the same eBay seller that we got the other hub from, and we was able to pick it up kind of cheap. I made an offer on it. Got a banjo bolt off of Amazon. We also got the rear brake shoes, try to fix the rear brakes. We found a bumper and we got it for about $22 shipped, and we found us a front rack as well. And it's kind of beat up, but these are the kind of things you can't buy new any longer. So let's get started. All right, so this is where the banjo bolt broke last Saturday night, and this is why we had to wait a full week before we could work on this. I probably could have removed this, and I may keep this and try to remove it at a later date, just in case we ever need this again. All right, got new hub on, tie rod's back in place, this brake hose is in place, banjo bolt is in place. So after waiting a week, we finally had everything assembled on the front end like it was supposed to be, and we started the brake bleeding process. Now I had to refill the master cylinder 9 or 10 times in order to get all of the old fluid out of the brake lines, and once we had all the brakes bled, the front end now has brakes. This week we also rebuilt the seat. As you can see here, there's no foam on the seat. I made an in-depth tutorial video how you can recover your seat, and that'll be out later this week. All right, those are the new brake shoes we just installed. However, when we opened them, these were the brake shoes that were in there, and they look great. They really don't look used at all, and upon inspection of the entire system here, I couldn't figure out why the brakes wasn't catching. Now, we know that this cable is bad, and we went ahead and ordered a new front brake handle cable. We went ahead and ordered a new foot brake cable. Even though this one works, if I'm gonna replace this one, I might as well replace both of them. Now, with all of that being said, this adjuster here was actually tilted vertically up and down because both of these cables were, this cable was stuck, and this right here arm, the twist nuts here were adjusted all the way in, and the brakes were still not hitting the hub. There is no room at all for them brake shoes to catch. Look at how thin that is. So we went ahead, like I said, and ordered new cables, and I went ahead and made an offer on a new drum brake itself. So rear brakes will have to wait probably another week or so before we start messing with them again. Now this is the drum brake cover. I'm going to replace this as well because of this crack here in the middle, and I just don't think that looks very good, and it may allow contaminants, dirt, debris inside the hub and make anything wear out quicker. So I'll probably order one of these as well. So Brian and I started messing with the bumper and the front rack, and this bracket here for the front rack was actually bent forward. I had to actually use my torch and some heat and beat it back out in order to get it to fit better, but we think it turned out pretty good. All right, so this pretty much sums up week 3, even though we skipped week 2. Now what you see on your screen here is my daughter and I actually found another TRX 200D, and we're starting another Honda ATV daddy-daughter project. So I'll put a link right here. Be sure to check that out and subscribe to the Fentertainment channel. We'll see y'all later.